clothing. No, you don't ask me to do something. Ask me a question so that I can grow another wing.
Oh, it is white.
Wait a minute. Okay, I have to give them some of that question. Okay, when everybody comes up to me, everyone, and goes on and says stuff about the metal bikini. With my glasses on. Do I get upset and want to shake them and remind them that, see if I'm getting this right, that was a sex slave outfit. I was dressed as a sex slave for a big slug. It's an odd question, I'll tell you that. There are parts of it that aren't even questionable. When George actually first, before we did the second movie, I was summoned up to wherever he lives, Menlo Park, no, San Francisco, San Anselmo, I think. My grandfather would have understood that. And he showed me some sketches of the outfits that I was going to be wearing in the second movie. And I was shown a picture of myself wearing that outfit, or not really wearing all of it, wearing what was left of my outfit when I would get on stage. And I looked at him, I thought he was kidding. Because I'm not really that kind of person. Do you know what I'm saying? Sarah?
This on YouTube.
Yes, right? I don't do this. I see other women do it, I'm so jealous. But when I have to arrange my face like that and sit behind it and find things to say, I find it's difficult because I have to make sure my lips look full and my hair is... Who can do that? So they knew I couldn't do that, so why give me a metal bikini? Why? Because it would be kind of funny initially, and then I guess it was cool, it worked, I guess. Because the men seemed to like it. And but I'll tell you something about it that really made, and look, I'll tell you something about it. The women seemed to forgive the men for liking it because I got to scream at the men a lot. And nerve herded them and scrubbing them all over. So they really liked that. So if I want to go, and I didn't want to, if I'm gonna go and wear a metallic, weird feeling thing, they let me do it because I kind of boss them around and, you know, get out of my way. I like that too. So it was forgiven. But it's interesting that to me and Carrie, really riveted, that it is that my character, you know, I'm the custodian of Princess Leia Organa. What was my middle name, I wonder? Francis? That is my name. So, Gary's drooling. So he showed me that, and I just thought, now this was very early on in this century, for those of you that are younger. This was, you know, when there was still mud on the streets, and people rode horses, and they were about to ride the horseless carriage, or the horseless carriage. And so in those days, those happy sunny days, we still liked, you know, politics, because we didn't have to think about them too much. And we went down to the dry goods store. Gosh, that was all great. So then it got to this other place, right after that, where you went to aerobics class a lot. And my favorite thing about commercials where they're selling your beauty, cosmetics, etc., You have to insult yourself to buy the product. If you have bloated, unsightly, awful-looking, crinkly skin, use our product, and they show you a 22-year-old girl who had bloated, unsightly, wrinkled skin right up to when they, wore that product. That was an accident. So these are the days where appearance counts a lot. I read this quote that said, choosing your mate for her appearance is like chewing your breakfast cereal for its color. It's something to think about, that's all I'm saying. So I went and tried to exercise to get it. I didn't know how small it was actually going to turn out to be. This is powder. Tara, how's it going? Really? Am I going to get off the stage? They're going to say Tara was little. And I'm going to call you Sarah if you lie. Okay, but I'm wearing this stupid scarf. Okay, I got the coolest rug just now, you guys. Not just right now, but like really a couple days ago. It's a galaxy rug. But then I think, are people going to think I'm really dorky to have this associate? I happen to like the galaxy look before I was in Star Wars. Now I'm going to look like a giant, well, not giant, geek for getting the little galaxy stuff. Who here gets galaxy stuff for their bedroom furniture? Oh, come on! Is there anyone here who hasn't seen Star Wars? They do exist.
They do exist.
What? Is there?
England's never seen it.
Yes! There's four. That's okay. The other day, they declined my credit card. You know what that did to my ego. So I had to call the place and say, you call an 800 number. I said, what's your name, Carrie? She said, thank you so much. I took my son to see the movies the other day, well, children. And it was like this tremendous bonding. See, that's what, and that's a great thing that I get to have, that I'm not joking. That people are so kind about the movie, and that as a family, there's not that many movies where as a family, you watch Star Wars. Now, after a certain age, you don't play with the little figurines. But that is when they want you to start using the shampoo and the soap and the egg beaters. And now you can. I have in my pocket here, no. So, but actually, I talked to someone. See, you know what? I'm a bad person to have it. It's good for you. I don't mean some of you it's not good for, but it's really bad for like the studio and the production companies. Because I blather in a nice. No, I think as I speak. So I think in my mouth I'm thinking. I just thought of that. Because I think in my mouth, and I sleep behind my face. I'm napping right now. So, in my mouth, I'm thinking. The trouble with thinking in your mouth is it comes out before your editing process. My editing process is really bad. So, they're not happy to talk to me about things that have to be kept secret. Because there's not a place in the world that exists where there's not someone who's here tonight who could not say, Carrie said this. Yes, I did. No, I got in trouble for saying that not only trouble, like yes, I got grounded, but they were nice about it. I could still go out sometimes and roller skate. So, Tara, let me know if my posture goes bad. That's the other thing that I have to pay attention to. because you can't have a princess who's like this. So, all right over here, there. Well, I could get in that position and say, shut up! Wait, there's a line that I like, but I'll have to remember it later in my mouth. See, that process is called remembering, which actually is done in the head. And I do other things in my head that you don't want to know about. And so the memory thing is kind of near my neck, which as you get older, girls, any girls under, like, let's say 18 here. Wow, they're all in Vegas. Okay. Well, if you are under 18, what are you doing here? So they're not here. So let's talk about them as though they are. No, but the thing about, you don't want to do that much in your neck, because that will only make it look worse. And because they sell cream now, I'm begging you, men, that's men that I'm begging. I will do a line from Star Wars if you promise me. I think I just did anyway. If you promise me you will go to one of the department stores and see what the little jars say.